Listen to the end of the content. A man dreamed of seeing his ATM card. In waking life he was an executive manager and was considering using his rank to fire someone who was stealing from the company. The ATM card represented the unused power or freedom to fire people if he wanted to, but didn't feel the need to do all the time. A woman dreamed of money being taken out of a bank account and not knowing if the bank account is hers. In waking life she was having relationship issues and wasn't getting along with her boyfriend. The bank account in this case may have reflected her feelings about not being personally powerful or resourceful in the relationship because her boyfriend was doing whatever he wanted while she didn't want to discuss the problem. Example 2. A woman dreamed of getting overdraft notices that deducted money from her bank account by someone she didn't know. In waking life she was recently separated from someone and didn't like the personal costs incurred to her after her second husband separated. A man dreamed of seeing a group of bankers from a French bank sitting in a cafeteria. In waking life he felt embarrassed that his father was totally controlling his life by not releasing a large sum of money to him that was promised after a home was sold. He felt that his whole life was on hold because his father was too arrogant and controlling to let him enjoy the money. The bank in the dream may have reflected his feelings about his father having an arrogant level of authority over how he decided to enjoy his life. Bank. To dream of a bank represents your store of resources or power that can be tapped at any time. Talents, capabilities, financial support, emotional support, or things that give you a sense of security. What you rely on to keep yourself secure or successful. A bank can also be a reflection of how strong or moral your relationships and interactions with others are. Power, resources, or people you use to achieve your goals. Total control over others that is responsible or conservative. Negatively, to dream of a bank may reflect feelings about being dependent on something or someone in order to do something. Feeling stupid that someone can control your entire life or put your whole life on hold due to one factor. Feelings about access to power being withheld from you. Feeling that stupid, arrogant, or controlling people can make decisions for you. Feelings about yourself or other people who need to have total control over others. To dream of robbing a bank represents resources or power you are tapping by not earning it. It may reflect a negative, selfish, or dishonest approach to achieving goals. To move money between banks represents a transfer of power or resources between certain core values. You may be becoming more positive in some ways or more negative in others. It may also reflect a change in attitude about how you achieve goals or maintain power. Ask yourself how each bank makes you feel and how that may symbolize a waking life situation. Sleazier banks may represent lower standards and poor values. Classier banks may symbolize higher standards and more conservative values. Negatively, moving money between banks may reflect issues with allowing others to control your life. Going from one controlling asshole to another. Feeling that you need someone managing or controlling your life. Bank accounts. To dream of a bank account represents feelings about a sense of your own personal security, liberty, and power. Potential or talents hidden away. Feelings about whether you can or can't access a store of power or resources. Feelings about whether you can or can't use something all on your own. Feelings about needing to respect other people's power or choices. Feelings about having your own power or resources independent of others. Withholding important information that nobody else has useful to you later. Feeling good that nobody is allowed to use you. Feelings about whether you can or can't afford to do something and live on your own. Negatively, a bank account may reflect feelings about not liking someone having access to power you believe you deserve to share. Feelings about not deserving to be powerful or not having enough power. Not liking someone accessing your power or resources. Withholding important information that can hurt others. Corrupt feelings about how resourceful you are. Dirty secrets being withheld. Disliking other people being greedy or using you. Dishonest things you feel you are capable of doing on your own. Alternatively, dreaming about bank accounts may reflect financial concerns. Feelings about how good of a person you are, meaning you deserve to be thanked by God. ATM card. To dream of an ATM card represents resources or abilities that you have, but don't use all the time. Access to power or choices that can be drawn upon when needed. Bankers. To dream of a banker represents an aspect of personality that is focused solely on increasing power or resources. Being careful about ensuring you're benefiting. Leveraging your accomplishments, skills, talents, or clout to get more for yourself. Careful self-interest. Positively, a banker may reflect using your clout to force needed change or control risky or irresponsible behavior. Using advantages to improve conditions of a situation or make a beneficial situation happen faster than normal. Intelligent hedging. Conservatively attempting to work with others to increase your standing in a situation. Thoughtful leveraging. Negatively, a banker represents you or someone else that takes advantage of others to get more power or resources. Self-interest or greed run amok. Feeling that others have too much leverage or can take whatever they want from you. Feeling tricked into a subordinate position. Alternatively, a banker may reflect using your advantages to gain leverage over or exploit others. Jealousy of people with more advantages than you or who have an easier life. Feelings of being out of control, manipulated, or that someone can cut you off at any
I'm about to shower you with
time.
more dreams and interpretations of dreams like this. Subscribe for more. Yes, subscribe for more. Subscribe for more.